We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Garrett Richards gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it. Away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second here tonight, the center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Balbuena makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
He'll try again. 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. M's nothing. Angels coming up. Just settling in on MLB Network. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
James Paxton is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early. Extra work. Catch as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halos, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Valencia has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
And with 1 away, we give you a look at the dimensions here at Angel Stadium. 330 down the lines. You see that 387 out to left center as compared to just 370 in right center. And an even 400-foot shot to dead center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
1-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. Albert Pujols is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Revere. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Danny Valencia.
Stepping up now, Danny Valencia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Left field and deep. Revere racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Valencia rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Taylor Motter is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Seattle. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Got him to go down swinging there. Cole Calhoun is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Yunel Escobar.
Yunel Escobar is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Seager fields it cleanly to second for one.
Batting eighth.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Paxton comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with two away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels leave one. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 3, Mike.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Carlos Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Perez.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. He popped out in his first trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. And now a pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Cameron Maybin. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Well, we've always
center
known this
fielder,
guy was a good hitter. You
number
knew he was going to
27.
come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz on the move. And the inning is over. Angels strand.
Leading off for the Mariners. Second
Into the
baseman,
windup and the pitch.
Robinson Cano.
Right over the middle, knee high. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Smoke toward third. There is Valbuena. Throw bounces, but Pujols hangs with it. Nicely done.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. In now, Danny Valencia. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
For the Angels,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now batting, Yunel Escobar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike, so I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And that's going to land foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-0. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now another 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. Way out in front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. This is hit well out toward left field. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Motter rounds the corner and is headed home. A diving tag, and he's out at home plate. Oh, he just did manage to hang on to the baseball.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been first and third with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Segura is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Nelson Cruz is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
And leading off for the Halos.
Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Luis Valbuena.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Carlos Perez will be next. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. In now. Carlos Perez. He popped out in his first trip.
Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Kyle Seager.
Blake Parker is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Blake Parker.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Starts. To go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Ready on 0-2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Danny Valencia. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Ben Revere, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now a flare out to left center. Gamble ranging forward. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He used to say he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2. Digging in to try it again. Taylor Motter. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Grounder down the line at third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Zunino is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Gene Segura standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Stepping in now, Gerard Dyson. And that misses ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there, 1-1.
Well, he took a pitch right there, a fastball middle end. Most of the time you're looking to swing at, but with the guy on first that can run pretty good, maybe he's trying to let him pick a pitch to run on.
Split finger pitch that's by him for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Mike Morin is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. And he lays off there, 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Second and third here, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Taken there by Escobar. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 0-2 home. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Revere is under it, and he makes the catch for out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Angel error, and 1 man left on base. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The M's lead it 5-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 strike to Pujols. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. No one out with a runner at second. And this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First delivery to him on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Out of play. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrelton
From the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners on first with 1 down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Taylor Motter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit on the ground out to short, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Mariners leave a couple. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tony Zitch is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tony.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Perez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Looped out towards short. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Revere. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He pulls this one into right and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Cameron Maven.
Here's Cameron Maben now. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall, and he is in there.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One for the Angels on the Mike Trout double. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Yusmeiro Petit.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now he'll step off. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for
Nelson
another shot.
Cruz.
Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and two. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 39. Edwin.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes set and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Sliced hard on the ground. There is Seager. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Yunel Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
5-2 the final score tonight. James Paxton earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors.